Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Monsillon. I thought I'd come and say hello. It's kind of late here, but better late than ever. I had a song that went through my mind. I thought it was a discreet inspiration for me to come and talk and address certain ideas. The first one is that it's important to realize that we chose to incarnate in the very unique matrix on the universe that is where we have to be face to face with um, unacceptable limitation. We have so many limitations here. It's a very challenging test to force us eventually to awaken and to turn within, to climb the mountain of light, to achieve this connection to the top of the mountain with our own inner divinity. And the way to do that is to let go of the mind, to follow the inner guidance, to let go and let God. So it's very to connect to the great I am, the divine I am that's always there. It is very important to accept that you have that presence, to accept that you have that guidance, to follow that guidance, to know that it is there, to get closer to it. For the Earth has always been an experimental planet, an experimental ground, and for millennia of times there's been a very intense fight between the dark and the light. There's all kinds of civilizations that have been fighting over the resources of this planet. Essentially, there is the negative patriarchy against the positive matriarchy. For the matriarchal societies were more loving, more inclusive, more in harmony with nature, when the patriarchal societies were more about domination and hierarchies and power. So it is about the return of the divine feminine. Is very essential to understand that there is a return of the divine feminine, the divine mother. For there are civilizations that ascended with a masculine model, and most of them ascended with a feminine model. I think the model we want is a balanced model, like an Arcturus is a balanced energy between the inner and the outer, the masculine and the feminine, the logical and the intuitive. That will be the model. Personally, I'm working with a group on the cosmic level, that is the Pleiadian Arcturian Syrian Alliance. And of course, on the celestial level, of course, I have my guides and my creator. That's always there for me. But I also work with the archangels. The archangels are messengers of God. They're very divine beings that are created with amazing gift and talents, that they are able to minister to the lower realm of the physicality. Right now, I have a lot of the archangel Raphael that comes and work with me, although I work with many of them. So you just got to call on them. It is very important. They are ascending beings. They will become more evening stars eventually. For now, but they're already where we want to be. They're already in this place of divine eternal light, and so it is very important to connect to. We have many higher self and archangels and masters, maybe gods and stars, and they may be part of our higher self. So it's important to be able to connect with those higher forms of ourselves, and to utilize your imagination. The imagination is the tool, it is the power. When it is combined with beliefs and desires, it creates reality. And so it is very important to understand that it's all happening within the astral realm. A lot of people are afraid of the astral realm. There's nothing to be afraid about the astral realm. It's a wonderful world. It is all the realm of possibilities. It's like the earth, but much more expansive, because there is no limitation of physicality. And so it is important to understand, within the astral realm, there is all the dreams, all the desires, all the vision, all the potential, the possibility, with all the nightmares as well. But once we transmuted all the fears and negativity and limitation, we're able to traverse the astral realm and land on a higher plane. The biblical paradise is the upper plane of the astral plane. It's the ideal life for souls. And then the fifth dimension is right above. It is the point of liberation, where there is no more need for reincarnation. But I don't think the need for reincarnation will be. If we need, we'll find a place. The universe is big enough. But I think we're here to complete the cycle. So connect to your astral realm on the upper planes. There is all the dreams, the desires, all the beings that you ever want to connect with already are there. And but do not get stuck in the lower plane, just allow yourself to negate all of the negative influence, the fear, the doubts, all those things, to emerge into these higher planes, and utilize your emotion to get you there. The emotion is it's like buckets of colors. How are you going to paint the picture today? What kind of emotion are you going to use to to create your picture. And so just utilize light emotion as much as possible. And when you don't know, when you get stuck in any way or form, just do like Spinoza in the Ethics, the book The Ethics. It's like the exile of ignorance. Just surrender everything to God, and just God will create a blank canvas, and you can recreate anything at any moment. So it is important to become master of that, and for whatever dark colors we've been putting on our canvas, it is very important to know that we can forgive and just restart all over again, recreate something new. It's all a learning process in any event, and we have the assistance of amazing celestial forces. So just stay balanced, stay enjoy, stay focused on what you want. Great miracles are inevitable. So I'm going to finish with this song. I thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, and for your donations. And I'm going to finish with this song. It's an old song that went through my mind today. It's going to be a lot easier when I'm going to be able to apply some musicians, and so on. And I may just write some original songs in the future. It's not the time for me. I was trying to look into it, and when it's the time, things happen naturally. This is an old song. It's not an easy song to sing a cappella, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's called "A Whiter Shade of Pale." It goes like this. Dun, 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 dun. We skip the light fandango, turn cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kind of seasick, but the crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. When we called out for another drink, the waiter brought his tray. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale. Dun, 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 dun. She said there is no reason, and the truth is plain to see. But I wandered through my plain calm, and I would not let her be one of 16 Vestal virgins who were leaving for the coast. And although my eyes were open, they might just as well been closed. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that a face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale, turned a whiter shade of pale. An old song from Procolarum, although the version of Joe Cooker or Lenny Lennox are quite, there's a lot of good versions of that song. Well, it's going to be nice to be able to get more seriously in music. For now, I have paintings all over the place here. I'm working on my paintings. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Continue to cultivate this sense of unity with the One. With your climb your inner mountain. Just be connected. Just let go of everything else. Put everything in the hands of God, and allow yourself to be carried into the next level. Thank you very much. Namaste.